a photographer who started as a teacher, it's best to observe first, to understand the circumstances before capturing. I was an elementary school special ed teacher for 10 years. I knew that I loved photography and I knew that I wanted to make something more out of it in my life, but I didn't really know at the time how to connect with people who would hire me. The images that would really make people stop and say, wow, you're really good at this. They weren't my wedding images, it was all my travel images. Once I started hearing that, I knew that I had to sort of reassess my plan to become a wedding and portrait photographer. Instagram came out and I grew a following on Instagram, and that was really my ticket into a world of photography outside of wedding and portrait photography work. One of my favorite images from 2017, it's a photo that I took when I was shooting for a nonprofit in Tanzania. The nonprofit supports several different Maasai communities. I got to go from classroom to classroom and just document the work that was happening. So I was photographing the bush babies and the classroom just playing this game of Duck, Duck, Goose. And the woman who walked up, she's one of the leading Maasai women in her village. She came to just observe the classroom. She's incredibly beautiful. Her look is so striking. It was a moment where I felt like I could be capturing the photos that I was sent there to capture for work, and also capturing this incredibly sort of personal, intimate moment. The shot that I captured of her sort of showed her strength and her power and her stature, and it maybe, I don't know if I would have captured it in the same way had I not known that about her. Developing a style is something that happens naturally, not something that you elect to do or something that you seek out when you're starting as a photographer. When I was learning, I was shooting all sorts of different things in all sorts of different ways, and what I found is that my style is to be more observational, to let things unfold in front of me. I'm not really the type of photographer who sets up scenarios or sets up scenes to photograph. It feels good to sort of document what's happening in front of me without having a hand in what's going on. If you had asked me the same question 10 years ago, I wouldn't have been able to give you an answer. I would have just said, I have no idea what my style is. But now I feel like, regardless of what subject matter I'm shooting, my clean, observational, deliberate style still shows through. So you can still tell it's something that I've created.